How you doing, guys?
Good.
Great.
What are you up to?
About 5'6" and a quarter.
Sweet.
I don't know what that measures in Canada. You know, what do you know, Celsius?
Feet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, no. We
Meters?
measure in Celsius.
Meters? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So you're 28 Celsius. I'm like 46 Celsius.
Just shy of 6 yards.
This show is all your fault.
I sleep last night.
Apparently.
No, not necessarily. Well, I guess it's not bad to say that.
Show respect too.
Sherwood was telling me about a show that he was doing here that he wanted to do, or like he did Denver Black Sky back in our home stomping grounds now. But there's a reason for me to fly home to see it. So I ultimately said, I don't know, we'll play 4 songs and do it unannounced, and I don't know if he said, if you're gonna play, just fucking play.
Yeah,
so,
something like that.
Something like that. And I guess that's the history. A brief phone call. Or I think first he said, do your own fucking show.
That was my first thing, do your own fucking show. I was like, hey, we're going to do Skinless, Stigmata.
And I was like, I don't think people will care anymore. So, no, I want to do it with the right bands. And it was the right time. So, here we are.
Having fun, drinking beer.
Yes. Cheers.
So, you guys have taken the fire, the passion, the smarts, the creativity that you developed in this scene, and I understand you transplanted yourself to Colorado like so many upstate New Yorkers. Mm-hmm. The reason for that, and what have you guys accomplished since you moved there?
Well, I mean, I sure would move there first, and in a few years later, I was touring, and I finally I lived with Drew. I was like, I got to get the hell out of upstate New York, just for the hell of it. Just, I've been there for 30 years or whatever. And he was like, come here, move here. If you don't like it, keep going west. Because we thought, like, I don't know, California, we didn't know, I just wanted to get the hell out. And so we moved to Denver, and Drew came back, and I never left. And we're having a shitload of fun out there. Good times.
It's a beautiful place.
It is. It's very beautiful.
Well, I got a brother who lives in California, Laguna Beach, and I went to his wedding last year, and I'll be visiting him more often now. I'll stop by in Colorado on the way. Mm-hmm. Come by and...
Yeah, Colorado's great, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
check in.
Smoke that legal weed.
Yeah. Best beer in the world, best weed in the world. I just want to get into smoking pot again, I don't know.
So you're sober? Off pot?
He's definitely not sober, hence the Guinness. But
yeah, I mean, once in a while. But I don't go too far out of my way.
Yeah.
On days off, which we never get it.
It is to manage a group which always jam together traditionally, to now being in different states.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as our band is concerned, I mean, this to us is like a one-off. I mean, the fact that we even all 4 of us are playing on stage together, I never thought would happen. And the timing was right, and it felt like a great show to just do it again. As far as recording, me and Drew have been playing together since we were in high school. We played with Sherwood with the violence sequence. I mean, I'm always recording, whether it be train tapes. I mean, as far as like something from our camp, it's hard to say. Like, are we like talking about another record? No. Are we talking about possibly like laying some tracks down to mess around and fuck around with? It's possible. No, I mean, you know, and after this, you know, this thing came about, I would have never said, not, you know, never. But I'm not going to say that. I'm open to whatever. I have a very busy schedule. But as far as, I mean, that would be what I would say on as far as our camp is, I wouldn't hope for another record or release at that point. So yeah, you know, I wouldn't expect anything because I'm not getting anyone's hopes up. If anything, we might do it just for ourselves
and not let anybody listen to it ever.
Yes,
they're gonna do a full length. I know everything. You know, they're gonna do full length and keep it to themselves.
We are gonna keep it to ourselves. Skinless, on the other hand, are gonna release another record.
We're doing another record. Relapse Records, man. For all these years,
if I don't see
still treating us right.
If I don't see 9 Ways reissued on a decent label,
and there's no plans to re-release anything. I mean, maybe, you know, I mean, like I said, for us, this is completely one-offs. This is completely like, if we ever play another show in the summer or something, I mean, just because it's been great to do this, that's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I wouldn't hope for, you're not going to see us trying to gear up in a fucking van. You're not going to see us geared up in a fucking studio. And that's the way it is. I mean, I'm happy to be playing these 2 shows, and if that's it, that's it. I had a fucking blast.
I think it's more about just getting to hang out. You know, we're kind of opportunists in this sense, where it was like, oh man, we get a free trip home, have some fun with our friends, and but back to your point about like people, the 3 bands at the top of the show here, like playing last night. In fact, I think everybody sounds better than they used to, you know, which is pretty crazy, and I don't know what that is. I think it's a combination of like not giving a fuck, but you know, maybe growing up a little bit more. I don't think anybody takes their band too seriously, like a life or death situation, which is probably the end of a lot of bands when things get way too serious. So, you know, you could see all the bands, especially tonight, just having fun, not giving a fuck. You know, it's more about just partying and having a good time with our friends, because it won't happen this way again.
Yeah.
So here we are, just having fun, enjoying.
Yeah, and we're just, you know, more mature. We're better musicians. I mean, we wrote some of these songs even that we played last night and tonight when we were 18 years old in high school. So I mean, to grow, you know, years later, because none of us stopped playing. If not, you know, you're just a better musician all around. So it's been great to play, and we're all just better musicians and more mature.
Speaking of maturity and being better musicians, I heard a song that you guys recorded on 0102 right before you broke up for good, and it sounded to me like Tool almost, like Section 8 blended with some Tool, maybe a bit of, you know, or Deftones. Very progressive, I found.
I think that just stemmed from, you know, we did, you know, the records and the metal thing was so great, and then me and Drew, you know, would just take a bunch of drugs and try to like do different stuff and get fucked up and have fun, and you know, that led to, you know, doing this, you know, some of the stuff with Sherwood, playing drums and
the drugs.
Well, no, like that kind of writing style, you know, like a little more laid back, a little more mellow, not, you know, so aggro and metal. So and we just wanted to break, and now, you know, we're kind of back to, I don't know, we're old pissed off men again. We want to play those songs again, but yeah, it was just a creative whatever you call it.
Evolution.
Sure, that works.
On the path of constant creative boundary pushing.
But
unlike Skinless, we don't really push any creative boundaries.
No, we don't want to do that. We just want to drag our knuckles right into the sunset. It's like have some fun.
Yeah.
Did you interview that guy yet?
He's next, actually.
Okay, good. Well, I want to say
in.
Yeah. Jump
we'll just get it all done.
Yeah.
Because the Cephalic.
I can't find Drew anyway.
I think he might have busted out for a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh, no, actually, he's looking for you, Steve.
Yeah, I was looking for him.
Yeah. So,
let me preface the little Steve connection here.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, I'm sorry.
What, do you want to sip my beer?
No, I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi. Say hi. Hey. Can I braid your hair?
No, just answer anything like that.
Which hair?
So Steve is kind of the Colorado connection for all these upstate fools too, because we moved out there and he kind of harbored us and took us in, and
took in the refugees.
Yep, took in the refugees. He gave us a little direction, kind of got us on a career path,
really
sent us off into the world.
Got you your lighting job.
Yep, lighting.
Awesome.
So it was Steve first, then Sherwood, then Mike.
Oh no, Steve.
No, Steve's a native.
Yep.
Right, true. Well, so first by
Born and
by
raised.
proxy.
Fucker bleeds the orange.
He does.
So
If you don't like the Broncos, you can get out of here.
Right.
So is it Steve over here who kind of set the tone for how you're living back? Because we talk about taking a lot of drugs, being inspired, this and that. Okay,
What's this interview about? My grandma's seen this.
you'll see. She won't be impressed, but look, or
She'll ask why I'm holding out.
You'll be inspired. You never know.
Share that shit. I saw my grandma on Vicodins, and it was awesome. She was drinking too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's cool. Definitely drug culture, this and that. And
Oh, you want in too? You want in too? We're making this a multi-interview.
Drew also moved out there too.
Absolutely.
He did, but he moved.
Oh my god.
oh yeah.
Sit next to him.
Oh yeah. All right.
So, ask me anything.
Damn it.
This is awesome.
Drew, pull your
That
pants
thing.
up.
That's a
Making
monster.
noises.
This is what you call a Wookiee purse. All right.
That's a monster. That's a lot of monster.
Can you wash your hands, please?
I'm gonna fish hook you later.
Oh, it's your
Do it
dick.
now.
Oh my god.
You just got wiped on. You just got wiped off on.
I'm just gonna laugh
People
at fart
know.
jokes.
What app is that for those who might want to download it?
It's called Don't You Wish You Knew. Look it up.
Okay, so we have four former and current Coloradians here. I was just asking a question that Drew could definitely chime in on about the whole kind of hippie, laid-back approach to life.
Yeah, no one warned me about that before I moved out. But
Right. But if you want to understand,
it's being awesome.
if you and Drew were taking drugs here and making music,
Oh, you missed that part of the conversation.
Oh, fuck.
I said we were inspired on drugs, and that what led us into making music with Sherwood.
Well, the laid-back lifestyle before I moved out there, Sherwood was telling me, he's like, dude, when we go out there, he's like, you're going to be like a machine. Everybody there is lazy and doesn't do fucking shit.
Look at
He's
Steve
like,
Goldberg.
we're from the Northeast, we're naturally just like, we're smart. We're just like, we go, we're doers. So I get there, and my first job was at a restaurant, and everybody's like, why are you trying to be the hero? Fucking relax. Even my boss was like, dude, why you run around so hard? I'm working so hard. Why don't you take it easy? So, yeah, there's two sides to that coin.
totally. So I mean, there's just something about the upstate lifestyle. It's East Coast, but it's not pure East Coast like Philly or New York, where everyone really is stressed to the bone and this and that.
Is that right? Steve, tell your Stigmata story from last night. Somebody asked him if he was a Stigmata fan.
Hey, we like Stigmata.
I was like, I'm not real familiar with them. And he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Just fucking leave. Leave. Get the fuck out of here! And then he wouldn't share his blunt with me.
What?
I mean, he passed it to someone and then like passed it to someone on the other
Some
side. of me.
upstate hospitality.
And then that dude passed
Yeah.
it to me. It's kind of delicious, but
I'd say
We're not in Colorado anymore.
I'd say upstate is as East Coast as it gets.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, want to go get a fish fry later?
fish fry.
Want to go get a fish fry later?
Yeah,
Fish fry?
someone ate mine yesterday.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, I never got it.
Yesterday. Steve, want to get a fish fry? What's a fish fry? I was like,
Yeah.
So,
Far inland for fish fries.
talk briefly about the company that you guys do, the production, because that's interesting. I hope to see Section 8 in Colorado, and I'll fly out for that.
Yeah. Well, there's no.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
nobody.
There's just, but
Get him a show with Rogue.
no one would care.
We thought it was Section 8 mob.
Yeah.
We thought the hip hop group
I
was
mean,
showing up.
that's the beauty of like this, and the
Section
whole
too late
beauty
for
of the
Denver.
show and people coming out is it was like a back in late '90s or whatever. It was a communal thing and a friendship, brotherhood kind of thing. No one would give a shit if we played Colorado. Let's just keep it upstate.
I mean,
Keep it in this closed-in little vortex. And
Yeah.
fucking, we're all big rock stars.
Yeah. No one's going to Europe to tour. No one's gonna.
Oh shit.
Well, he is. That's. I guess I should speak for my camp.
He's a Hungarian. He saw proof of his heritage. He wants to get back to the motherland.
Well, of
I
course
would
he
like
does.
to.
But I doubt it's going to be on a Section 8 ticket.
You never know.
you never know.
You never know. Never say never, man.
Yeah.
Next life of agony. The next
Is that
life
right?
of
You guys
agony.
on health?
And then
Does that mean Casey's gonna be-
cuts his penis off?
Casey's going to become a chick. What would his name be?
Oh, Casey.
He would change it from a K to a C.
Kathy Dorr. Oh man.
He would hate us right now.
Oh, right now.
What the fuck?
I love him. I love Casey to death, man.
Yeah,
And they replaced the E and the Y with an I. So it's
sure.
Casey with an I, like Tracy with two I's. Tracy Lawrence. All right. You guys have a brotherhood that obviously keeps you guys tight, even though you moved back here. What is it that holds you guys all together? What is the glue?
You
Drugs.
just saw it earlier.
Yeah. That's just
The glue is what comes later.
That's just a dispenser.
I mean,
We've just been buds for a long time.
lifelong friends.
Yeah, man.
It's as simple as that.
Met Steve through Sherwood.
Yeah. I met Steve through mushrooms.
You know what it was the Grimoire. That's how I heard of you guys.
Oh yeah, I was kind of jealous because you guys had a better review than us.
we were like
conforming.
the only two bands that had good reviews in that whole magazine.
Mhm.
The Grimoire.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, Exalted
You
Deeds.
know, he used to just mail me boxes of it.
Yep.
Last question I want to ask.
Cool.
Mike, about Faith No More. You're in a Faith No More cover band.
Steve is too.
Oh, you're both in the same band?
Yeah.
Fuck that band. What about it? Should
Should
have
have
been
been
Mars.
Mars. Yeah.
The Metallica.
How about that a bit?
We have a Metallica band too.
I was in that band. You guys fucking.
Yeah, sure.
Someone told me a story how one of you would play David Mustaine.
Shaved butt stain.
Yeah. It's
That's
shaved
my
butt stain.
character name.
Okay. And who are the other characters?
What
Beef
were they?
Curtain?
Beef Curtains, Burton. Jerk Slam It was Kirk Hammett.
Not Lars, right? Is
No.
it-
Yeah, the George is not Lars.
And it's Lame's Fretfield.
Lames Fretfield or Flames Fretfield because sometimes he'd wear the cast.
Yeah.
He got burnt up. But it's good. The Faith No More one's funner to play though.
And who was Lars? What was Lars' name?
Not Lars.
Not Lars.
Not Lars.
It could be any name, just
Yeah.
not Lars.
Because he's supposed to be dead.
That's cool. There's some antics that you guys performed on stage on each other, right? I understand someone. It was Jared told me the story. Your manager, about.
Your mascot. He is management,
no,
isn't he?
He is management.
And what does his laminate say? MGMT?
Yeah. Right. We just do.
It's our Peter Grant.
We just do a
Jared,
pile of
make it
cocaine
happen.
and play shows.
Sounds pretty much talented to me.
Yeah, or the Faith No More Band.
Yeah,
That one's called Fool for a Day.
Yeah.
that's cool. You've seen Mike Patton a number of times live.
Oh, yeah.
Some with Lovage. I love that record so much.
Yeah. It was a good show.
Just how was it on stage? You were saying it was a bit of a.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, the show is great. I mean, so, I mean, I don't have anything other to say really than that.
What was it about, or what is it about Patton and Faith No More that somehow, we're all into metal and hardcore and other stuff, still inspires us? What is it about Patton and Faith No More?
Versatility. You know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know.
I can't get down with the throat noise record though. You know, it's like
Solo records.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point it's like time out. I'm good on that. But
I mean,
Faith No
they're
More is
just
a
good,
fucking great band.
Yeah, great band. Good songs. I mean, it's, listen to it.
Where can people start?
Start
At the beginning.
album of the year, whatever. Just get into it.
That's at the end.
Whatever.
Or start in reverse.
So
It's all good.
It's a double-ended career, like working for a dream.
Like a
A
dildo.
double-ended dildo. Ass to ass.
That's that keyword.
Lastly, advice for young guys.
You said that one was the last one.
I'll say it 1,000 times. I'm a little weird.
Okay.
So, advice for young guys who want to get with girls. You're all pretty much, some of the handsomest.
I'd go with the last comment, ass to ass.
Wasn't that your nickname in high school? That's what Drew told me. Not sure if I heard that
Fair
correct.
enough.
That was my twin.
Just get yourself in a rock and roll band. You have all the women in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, metal. Good
You
death
could be
metal.
you could
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh,
be
man,
the
just-
worst singer in the world. You just still get checked.
Show
Yeah.
girls
Beat 'em
death
off
metal
with a
shows.
stick. Yeah.
Wise words. Thanks for your time, guys. Three incredible genre-breaking bands here.
Can I, just one last thing?
Absolutely.
Like, will someone from Montreal move to fucking Denver and open a poutine stand, please?
Please. We need
They can.
better
They have
poutine
fake
in Denver.
poutine out there. They say they have it. It's no good.
Are you getting this shit? Yes, Casey.
Is that okay, dude? Seems I sing?
Say hi.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Of
I didn't mean to
course.
be in a bad mood, but I just I'm
Don't
not
be in a
putting up
bad
with shit
mood.
tonight. He almost got his head stomped in last night. For his antics.
Okay.
That's all, boys. Thank you for your time.
All right. That was fun.
Thanks, guys.